Hello, Coldies. How's everyone doing?
What is up, chat? I hope we're doing phenomenal. How's the crowd? Oh, yeah, they're locked in.
They're locked in. They're always locked in, but we know that.
Oh, now that you guys are chilling,
Okay.
yo, you just made it to the Coldest Podcast, the best podcast in the nation with your boy Gio
Yes.
and with...
Regan.
Okay.
Welcome to it, guys. I got some questions prepared. We're just going to yap, That's literally what we get paid to do is just yap. So we'll be yapping today.
Professional yappers.
Okay, so let's talk about Tumblr popularity.
Let's get into it.
So my first question for you, Gio, is why do you think Tumblr's suddenly exploded exploded in popularity?
Well, there's many answers to that question, but the simple answer is that our bottles are really, really useful and they work. They're
Yeah.
actually going to keep your water and ice cold for at least 36 plus hours. And if you're at a place right now where it's really, really cold, you're going to be keeping your hot liquids hot for 13 plus hours. Plus every week we have a new release. So I think that's with the functionality, with the releases and, the functionality, that's the reason why.
Yeah, the hype is there. Yeah, I definitely think that in the past few years, being healthier has been on trend, and having a cool water bottle to match your aesthetic has been a trend. I think just social media in general has blown that up, and we've really fed into that with the cool designs and the drops every week, doing something new, and just also adding the quality to it of them working so well, it keeps the hype there.
Oh yeah, 100%. Also, I think a lot of people that use other bottle brands, they just don't know about Coldest. So when they every bottle brand is almost the same. Everybody looks the same. They kind of walk the same because all of them holding it from the same handle. We got paracords. We have different things to make
Different
you look
ways to
different to
accessorize,
stand out. So it's I feel like once people find out about Coldest,
And I think that's what's cool about our bottles is the design necessarily doesn't stay the same. You can change out the handles and the lids and add different paracords and different minis and different boots and stuff. So whereas other brands, you may buy one bottle and it stays stagnant. Ours, you can switch out however you feel.
Yeah, if I had your black and white checkers, I wouldn't have it customized like yours.
Yeah.
You got a glowy. Is that glowy light blue?
Yeah.
Dude, we got the same paracord
Love it.
on
I
our
got to
bottles.
wash mine, which is good because I've heard people say they just throw them in the wash on cold and they as long as it's not the only thing in the wash, you're fine.
Right.
So I'm going to do that.
I've never actually tried that.
Yeah.
I
I'm going
always
to try
use
it.
a
I'll
bottle
report
brush.
back.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. A
report-
bottle brush?
Yeah, report
I
back.
feel like I have to do laundry today. So I'm I'll just throw it in there and hope for the best.
I like that. You're just going to shoot a 3, splash. It's going to be clean.
Exactly.
Okay.
Would you say tumblers are becoming a lifestyle accessory, which I feel like lifestyle has been so big in the world of social media, a day in the life, or let me vlog what I'm doing today. How do you think tumblers fall into that category of lifestyle accessory?
So they definitely fall in there 100%, especially now that we got the new mini backpacks. So people probably could do their fit every day, but now you could do your fit every day with your mini backpack with your water bottle.
Yep.
I mean, there's so many ways to do it, but I don't know about you, but I take my water bottle everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. Oh, all the time. Even if I'm
grocery
leaving the
store.
house for 2 seconds, it's with me.
Bro, especially it's so easy to carry around. You put it on your wrist with a paracord. So that's what I think about it.
And it's so resistant, living in Florida. I'll bring it with me, and it's oh, if I have to run into the grocery store, but I don't necessarily want to bring it with me, I don't care about leaving it in my car because it's going to stay cold.
Literally.
Whereas, if I go out and I get, a drink or, a coffee from somewhere, I have to bring it in with me. I have to because I'm oh, it'll melt and then be yucky, and then I wasted all my money.
Literally. Or it's going to be all, what is that? All it's going to be sweaty. Yeah, sweaty profusely.
Yeah. Someone asked me if the bottles get sweaty, and I was like, huh? And I was like, oh, you mean condensation because we use the word sweaty for everything. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, they don't. Speaking of, why do you think people bring their tumblers everywhere with them?
If you don't, first of all, you're not going to be looking like a professional coldie. And then second of all, you're going to be thirsty. So
oh, yeah.
What are you doing if you're not bringing your water bottle? But I wouldn't leave mine anywhere, man. If you leave your bottle at home, you're sleeping.
Yeah. I feel like I the times where I ever do forget it, I always want water more.
Yeah, that happens to
And
me.
I feel like them being everyone says their emotional support bottle and stuff, having your emotional support bottle with you everywhere is just nice.
Dude,
It's just nice to have it.
can you remember a time where you didn't take your bottle somewhere?
Like recently, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Like no, not since I've gotten a Coldest. I've definitely been like way more on it about like bringing it everywhere with me.
Even when I went to Europe, I took my bottle with me. Like on the
Yeah.
airplane, everywhere I went, and people were kind of like looking at me strange. I'm like, dude, it's a Coldest water bottle, and I would even tell them, and then they'd be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
and then they'd search it up.
Did you ever do a night flight, like where it was dark in the plane? Like they turned did your water bottle glow? Like were people looking at it glowing?
So I didn't bring my glowy jellyfish. I brought the
okay.
golden dragon, but
Okay.
I would have been the biggest flex in
Ever
the airplane.
if you're on the airplane.
Everybody
Yeah,
glowing.
because I just thought about that. I was like, that would be cool. Well, my paracord glows, so like my paracord would have glown.
Dang. I should have brought my glowy jellyfish.
Yeah. Why do you think like people buy more than just like one tumbler? Like especially our products we sell, a lot of people have like over 100 different bottles.
Because every single bottle's different.
Yeah.
Like kind of like the reason why I was a big sneakerhead back in high school.
Yeah.
Kind of why I always buy like a different shoe, like a different Jordan or a different Nike. It's a different look. It's a different use for it, and it's a different flex.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Like I definitely love having mine. I like the ability to like switch it out. Like I always love Coldies in the chat will be like, oh, I'm wearing red today, so I have my red Luna and stuff. And I love hearing that like they match it to their outfit. It's just fun to be able to switch it out, and not that like you necessarily get bored, but like you want to change. You're like, oh, I see this bottle every day. Let me switch it out.
True. And then sometimes you need a bottle for, different liquids. Like sometimes you need one for coffee. Sometimes you need one for your pre-workout. Maybe you need one for water.
And I always say, like, if you see a design and you don't, or if we have a bunch of designs, we have so many designs, like over 100. And some people would be like, oh, I don't really see one I like. And I'm always like amazed by that because I'm like, oh my God, we have so many. But then I'm like, oh, tune in next week because they just keep coming, So like we just keep having new ones get dropped, which is so fun to see. What's next that I could ask you? Well, we did talk a little bit about this, but how do you think social media has affected like Tumblr culture? I love that there's a whole, like to the point where we've gotten, there's like a Tumblr culture now.
It's huge. I mean, we even have our own Discords, our own FB Discords, or our own VIP chats.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever want to go check out, buy, sell, and trade on there, you can. But it's a huge community now.
I know. And I was going to say, I feel like at least social media for our brand specifically is like just a way to stay in touch with the community because we are like a smaller run brand. We're not a big corporation, so we definitely have like a smaller community of people that is like way more close knit and stuff. Like people are making friends, like lifelong friends that they've met like on the live or like just, scrolling through our social media and stuff. And so I feel like for us, it just keeps us in touch with our community and it allows us to get feedback way easier and way more open and like almost unbiased feedback because they're very open to us about like any struggles they have or like if they got a bottle and it's like a little wonkier and stuff. And so we just have a great community. It's very easy for us to get feedback.
Dude, 100%. And I was going to tell you, we have some of the coolest Coldies. Before you started working here, we had a couple Coldies actually come visit the warehouse.
Yeah, I've
during
heard.
During the Mega Live and during our regular lives. And it's super cool, like meeting some of the Coldies.
Yeah.
Dude, we met Reggie, came to the Mega Live and was our bouncer, dude. He was
I
making sure
that.
nobody got in during the Mega Live. So shout out to Reggie if you're watching. But
shout out,
that's
Reg.
like the coolest thing about our community. Like we're all friends, we're all family, we're always hanging out. We're always on live from 9:30 a.m. until 10:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep, we are live. I love being live. Like it is fun being a TikTok live host and like talking to like cool people. What features made our tumblers most successful, do you think?
I think just the triple insulation, making sure that the water and ice is actually cold and going to be staying in there and the hot liquid's actually staying hot. Because I've actually being, in 2026, 2025, you would expect that all of our bottles actually work and do what they're supposed to do. But there's a lot of water bottles out there that do not keep the water and ice cold. And that's like the biggest thing, I think.
Like definitely, I would definitely agree with you. The triple insulation and runner up, I'd say is the 100% leak proof lids. Like I hate seeing like the other brands have lids that like aren't like, it's 2026.
Bro.
And you're spending like the same amount of money you would on their bottles versus ours. And ours come with 3 different lids that are all leak proof. Like I don't get how other brands aren't leak proof. And a lot of like the S brand we see out there, like you have to like order a separate lid from like a separate seller to put it on the bottle to make it like leak proof. Like I've seen people go on like, you know, Amazon and buy separate lids like that are designed by another place to put them on those to make them leak proof.
And all of our lids are 100% compatible.
And they come with a straw. So like if you like drinking out of the straw is still leak proof. Like you don't have to buy one that's not leak proof. And then another one, the H brand, I see like the lids are so like flat that like you have to buy a tool to unlock it. I'm like, what is this? Like at least our lids all come together and you can unscrew them and stuff. Like I don't know. I just think some to that. I'm like, and then I'm like, how are those bigger than us if we, you know, that enrages me.
I feel like I don't know how that happens. You know, I feel like everything in life is who you know, who wants to help you, and I don't know how that, you know, happened, but I feel like with the
we got to get on their viral
wave.
We're gonna get there. I know we are. Yeah.
And I feel like they're
and with the community we have that's like sharing us the way they are, we're gonna get there.
125%.
Because I would say our quality and our designs are better. But I don't know, something about their brands are just more locked in or something. We got to get locked in like that.
We will see. Yo, Coldies, help us destroy.
I know. Tell us what you want to see. Yeah. Tell us like what you would like to see or what you're seeing from other brands that you want to see from us. Because I've always been like trying to figure out that cheat code of how are they getting so viral.
Dude, let us know, chat. Let us know.
We want to be viral.
And yo, we got to get on the live pretty soon. Let's do one more question. Okay. Coldies, answer these questions in the comments with us too.
Do you think the demand for tumblers will continue to grow, especially in the past week? Like, you know, sometimes we'll hit slow weeks, but last week with the Reader and the Dragonfly, that was a big week for us where like the demand really showed out there.
Dude.
Do you think it's going to continue to do that?
I do. And I think it's because every single month, every single week, you know, Coldest is going to be innovating and getting better, but there's also like different stuff's going on. Like, what is it that's going on? The baseball, the world all playing against.
Yep. World Series or something like that.
I forgot what it's called, but it's like it's not the Olympics, but it's
like that, but for baseball.
Yeah, and like other sports are doing a whole bunch of stuff as well. So it's always something, and I feel like there's always a way to market it, and always a way to continue to grow,
build the demand. Yeah.
So I definitely feel like
and
the demand,
especially with our designs, like having so many different designs and stuff. Like, and I feel like they do a really good job. Like we had the Clover Floral. Like we relate to like what's happening, you know, in either the calendar or just in the world in general, like the trends that are happening and stuff. Like the Reader really fed into like the dark academia trend that's been like happening, like, and a little bit with like the mushroom stuff of cottagecore, which has been like another thing that's been like trending. So yeah, those are like the girly trends though. So I'm not expecting you to know the dark academia, but yeah, definitely like if I looked up on Pinterest, which I don't even know if you know what Pinterest is.
I do.
Okay.
I don't
give
use
you
it though.
credit. Give me credit. I was gonna say, but yeah, if you look up like on Pinterest, like dark academia, like the Reader comes up. Like, so they're definitely tying into some of the trends I've seen. You know, we just got to make sure we're hitting them beforehand or making our own trends out of our bottles.
Say less. That sounds like a plan.
Is there any trends that like you said, like for sports and stuff, is there any trend you would see like a tumbler going into, like for you, that you'd really want to see?
I'd like to see, you know how March Madness is going on right now? I would like to see, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, like, maybe we got something for you.
I mean, who knows?
I give a little credit to Joe and Dave. Maybe they got something in their sleeve for you.
We will see.
I know, because it's coming up. We're in March. It's happening. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. Cross our fingers, guys. Right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll catch you on live, you know, wherever else we be. We be everywhere.
Thank you, team.
Thanks for tuning in, Coldies.
Yo.
Remember, stay cold. We'll see you later.
Stay cold.
There's a bug in here.
Skadoosh, catch the bug.